So first you're going to protect the hair with either a bowl cap or cling film. Start by prepping your casti. In this case, in the studio we only had bin bags available, so that was what we used. Next, rub some Nivea face cream on the eyebrows, eyelashes and around the hairline to protect the alginate from pulling the hair. Add the alginate powder to a bucket, pour in lukewarm water into the mixing bowl. Mix as quickly as you can. When the water and alginate has touched, the clock has started. You have approximately 5 minutes to get the alginate on the casti's face. We found that a good setup was to have the casti hold the bowl of alginate mix and one helper would stand on each side. We started working around the face and left the nose till last, letting the casti feel comfortable as long as she can. Rub the alginate well into the eye cavities and eyebrows. Try not to leave any air bubbles between the face and alginate. This is very difficult to tell and feel if there's any air bubbles. Your best bet is to push the alginate around a lot. If at any time your model feels uncomfortable, remove the alginate cast immediately. Make sure to always support your model's head because the cast will get heavy through time. Make sure to cut the plaster strips before you start it. Take a plaster strip, dunk it in the water and squeeze any excess and lay it on the alginate. Cover all the alginate with the strips of plaster until you can't see any alginate through. 3 layers should be good. Use smaller strips to cover the nose area. You want to support the alginate as much as possible while still leaving the nostril holes for the casti to breathe. Make sure to build around the face with the plaster strips so the alginate is well supported. We use a hairdryer to speed up the process. Make sure to point it downwards and not upwards so it doesn't cause your casti discomfort. The plaster takes 5 to 10 minutes to set, during which it gets slightly warm and of course dries up. You'll be able to tell it's done by feeling the dampness. Try gently to flex it around the edges. Instruct your model to place their hands on their cheeks whilst leaning forward. Carefully ease your fingers around the edge of the alginate. There will be some hair stuck. Once the edges are free, have the casti blow out through their mouth and the mould should easily come off. Mix a little bit more of alginate and patch the inside of the nostril. You can also patch any areas where you had bubbles underneath or where the alginate has torn. The new set of alginate won't stick all that well to the set alginate, so it's not suitable for large patches, but small patches work just fine. Read the instructions on your plaster to find the correct proportion of water. There's a fair amount of leeway here. More water makes thinner paste. It takes a bit longer to set, but pours more cleanly and fewer bubbles appear. Estimate the amount of plaster you'll need by eye. The plaster sets much more slower than the alginate, so if you don't have enough, there will be time for you to mix up some more. Again, use a large bucket where you're unlikely to spill. Pour the water into the powder and mix it vigorously. That's it, you're done.